Hey folks, good to see you. We're taking a look at a movement called retreat cover body or step back, hands beside body. As you know, there are many different names associated with the movements in our form, and it just makes everything very rich, doesn't it? All right, so this looks like a pretty simple movement, but let me show you what it looks like. We ended with the punch over the arm, and this is retreat, cover body. Let's look at the footwork. We started in our Taiji walking stance, which for Guangpingers, it could be an L stance. If that's not good on your knee, you can go into that 45-degree angle on the back foot. So, string that's holding you up is going to really sink you forward. You do a little rise that brings that right foot half step up, and then you sink and step back, fold into the right, and rise, and that's what gives you the cat stance with the left foot. Now, when you're doing this movement, one of the things about it is that when you're folding forward and you do a half step up, when you step back, you're going back farther than where your foot originally was. So here's what I'm going to suggest to you. When you step out and to punch over, if you're having trouble with a broad stance, don't go out so far. Remind yourself to just take that step, because what's going to happen is as you go back, you're going to step deeper, and then you're going to have to drag yourself back. That's going against all the principles of Tai Chi. So come into a comfortable stance with your punch over. Now let go of the arms because we're just going to do the legs. The string brings you up over that left foot, sinks you so you can take that comfortable step back, and then rises you over that right quad, bringing the left foot into a cat stance. Let's try it a couple of times. We sink forward, we sink back into the right foot, rise into a cat stance. Come into your Taiji walking stance. Again, folding forward, we rise a little bit, we sink into the quad, we rise over the right, coming into a cat stance. So that's the footwork. Play with it a little bit. Make sure you've got that back leg in alignment. So one of the things to watch for, especially if you've taken a big step and that's not good for you, is this knee coming in to try to get your body in alignment here. That's not going to be good on the inside of your knee if you repeat that over and over and over again. So just be careful. Keep the bow in the legs. All right, the hands. We started with the punch over, and what's going to happen is as we come forward, we're just slowly shifting. We open the right hand, and we draw the hands back to the Huantiao point at the hips, or where it's, as long as that's comfortable for you. So when we start, we're punching straight ahead to the midline. We're punching here. We sink forward, and then as we're coming back, the hands open, lower down, and separate to the sides. Okay? So it's open, turn, and separate to the sides. Open, turn, separate to the sides. Open, turn, separate to the sides. And that's all happening in the flow of the footwork. So let's put the foots and the hands together. So from this punch, we come forward, slowly step back as the hands open, rise, and that's when the hands complete their backward movement. Try it with me. Again. Okay, let's try it again. We sink forward, step back. Okay, that is step back, hands beside body, or retreat, cover body. Whatever name you want to use. All right, thanks for joining me. See you next time. Xie xie.